Behind the plate today, number 27, Maddox Yost. And starting on the mound for Creekside Fitness, number 21, Wyatt Birchill. Great day for baseball today. And again, congratulations to the Astro Falcons, the 2023 14U NABF World Series champions. And this is our 2023 NABF 16U championship game. We will crown a championship here today between Creekside Fitness and BHM Buckeyes. All right, due up for the Buckeyes, Kyle Reineberger, Patrick Keogh, and Aaron Wychok. Reineberger, the shortstop for swing and a miss. And there is strike number one. This is the Buckeye shortstop. And that's a little low, evens the count at 1-1. So Birchill, a lefty, out there on the mound for Creekside. He works exclusively from the stretch. And check swing, and that's a strike on the outside corner. So they're going to be able to see him all game long. He's probably going to change it up a little bit with runners, change up his pace with runners on. And that's down low. That'll even the count at 2-2. There's the 2-2 pitch. Low in it. That's in the dirt. That's going to run the count full now on Reineberger. And on deck, the right fielder, number 10, Patrick Keogh. Here's the full count pitch and breaking ball. That stays way up high. So Reineberg, he gets himself a leadoff walk here to start the home half of the first inning. Here's the right fielder, Patrick Keogh. Again, Creekside, the number 7 seed. Buckeyes, the number 4 seed. And the Buckeyes had to get through the number 1 seed to get here. Creekside had to get through the number 2 seed. And there's a throw over to first, and diving back safely is Reineberger. Reineberger, a threat to steal here. He got decent speed. So the number 1 and number 2 seed teams both getting knocked off here in the semifinal games. And there's a pitch up high. Ball 1. So Wyatt Birchill issuing a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the first inning. And another throw over to first. And another dive back there for Reineberger. Here's the 1-0 pitch up and in. And Keogh has to turn away from that one. 2-0. It's a 2-0 pitch. That one's inside, so 3-0 here on Patrick Keogh. He's walked Reineberger. Leadoff batter is aboard. I don't think he's going to go on a 3-0 pitch. There's a 3-0 pitch, and that's in there for a strike. 3-1 now. Early in the game, we'll see if they're going to start this runner on a 3-1 pitch maybe. Test the arm of Yost. And another throw over. Another dive back. Reineberger creeping out there just a little bit. Not a tremendous lead. And there is a foul off to the left, out of play. So the count is now run full here on Keogh. 3-2. Birchill has his sign. Way upstairs, ball 4. So he's walked the first 2 batters. here in the bottom of the first. Runners at first and second. And now here's a number 3 batter, Aaron Wychalk, the center fielder. Runners at first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Not a great start for Birch Hill. There's a strike. And there's a foul ball off to the right, and that's going to find its way out of play there. So Wychalk down in the count here, 0-2. And a pop fly, foul territory right side, and catch is made there by McLean. First out of the inning. Runners stay at first and second. And here's Mason Pozo, the third baseman, number 42. And that's outside, ball number 1. There's a foul ball back out of play. Ball and a strike. And that gets the outside corner. 1-2. Birch Hill trying to get out of this little bit of a scoring threat here that Buckeyes have managed to put together. That's in the dirt. 2-2. Nice job there by Yost. Birch Hill walked the first 2 batters. That's fouled off to the right again, out of play. And the count stays 2-2. There's the pitch. Upstairs. Well, that'll run the count full here, the second full count. 3-2 count now on Pozo. And a swing and a miss. First strikeout now for Birch Hill. 2 outs in the inning. And here is the first baseman, Ryan Hunkel, number 28. Runner still at first and second. Throw over to second. And diving back safely is Reineberger. It's a cleanup hitter. And there's a foul back. 0-1. So after digging himself a hole here, Birch Hill trying to get out of it now. There's a swing and a miss. Nice off-speed pitch by Birch Hill. He really slowed it down there. 0-2 now. He's ahead on Hunkel. Here's the 0-2 pitch and a foul back. Boy, Hunkel did a nice job staying alive there. That pitch was right on the outside corner. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. There is a ground ball past the shortstop in the left field, and the left fielder initially missed it. Throw comes into the cutoff. They hold the runner at third base. Bases are loaded. 2 outs now. That's a single for Hunkel. So you got Reineberger at third, Keogh at second, Hunkel at first, and here's Dylan Newsom, the catcher. Bases are juiced now, full of Buckeyes. Check swing, low, ball 1. So a nice piece of hitting there by Ryan Hunkel. Through the hole between third and short. Another one low and into dirt. Another nice block there by Yost. 2-0. So 2 walks to lead off the inning. Foul out and a strikeout. Now a base hit, and that loads the bases. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Inside, and that catches the inside corner. 2-1. So bases are loaded here. Bottom of the first, scoreless. Championship game. Here's the pitch. And upstairs, 3-1. We got a hitter's count here on Dylan Newsom, the catcher. Nowhere to put him. Here's the 3-1 pitch by Birchill. And that is down low, ball 4. And so Birchill walks in a run. There's the first run of the game, 1-0, Creekside, Buckeyes. And Buckeyes up 1-0 as Newsom walks. And bases are still loaded. And here's number 11, Dylan Melk. Weineberger scores on the walk. And a swing and a miss. Strike 1. So those walks are coming back to haunt Birchill here in the first inning. Another swing and a miss. 0-2. So that leadoff walk has scored. He's walked 3 in the inning. Struck out 1 this inning. And a swing and a miss there. So he does strike out Melk to end the inning, but he does walk in a run. So after 1 complete, Buckeyes on top, 1-0. Bob Zanny here on YSN. Be back for inning number 2.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs,
call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com
or find us on Facebook.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means taking care of our local customers.
Realizing, number one, that we're here for them.
To do anything that would convenience the customer.
And every day I'll go the extra mile so they can trust us.
That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means we want to take care of the community that takes care of us too.
And we have to work together always. And that's how you stay in business for 40 years.
You know, I love being a helper. Because when I help somebody, it makes me feel good.
means a lot that I can make a difference in others' lives.
So I will do everything I can and just being there for them every step of the way.
I want them to know within the first 5 minutes that they could depend on me. That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Well, folks, getting ready for the start of inning number 2. Due up for Creekside will be Maddox Yost, Mason Petritus, and Carter Owens. And not the greatest of starts for Wyatt Birchill in the bottom of the first inning. He walked 3, he did strike out 2, but he did walk 3. And those walks came back to haunt him. So here's the catcher, number 27, Maddox Yost for Creekside Fitness, number 7 seed. And there's a little chopper, high chopper to the third baseman, throws over out number 1, so 1 pitch, 1 out there. And quickly disposes of the Creekside catcher. That'll bring to the plate the third baseman, number 52, Mason Petritus. And Melk had a very economical first inning, whereas Creekside went down 1-2-3. There's one on the outside corner, 0-1. Melk's been really living on that outside corner to the right-handed batters. That one's a little too far outside. The ball and a strike. And there's a ground ball to throw past the third baseman, stopped by the shortstop. And no, that's going to, I believe, probably have to go as an infield single. Third baseman couldn't cut it off, and it does. Boy, what a nice effort by the shortstop there. Kyle Reineberger, boy, great effort there, but that's an infield single for Petritus. And here is the shortstop, number 16, Carter Owens. And there's strike 1. You got a runner at first now. And Melk will be working from the stretch. That's the first base runner for Creekside. Oh, and that is going to hit him. That hits him in the helmet. And that's going to put him on first base. And Petritus is going to move over to second. Luckily, he had his helmet on. Second base runner for Creekside, and first base runner in scoring position for Creekside. And here is the right fielder, number 19, Dom Ryan. And swing and a miss. Snap throw over to first. Back safely is Owens, diving underneath the tag. And, boy, what a great snap throw there by Newsom. Boy, that was a close play. Dolwick was right on top of the play there, though. Swing and a miss. Oh, and 2 now on Ryan. And another snap throw to first. And back safely again is Owens. But they take care of Ryan. He strikes out. And that's the second out of the inning. Runner still at first and second. Here's Zach McLean, the first baseman. That breaking ball stays up high, ball 1. They're not holding Owens at first, but he strays away a little too much sometimes. Swing and a miss. Ball and a strike. Got Petritis at first. Petritis at second. Owens at first. 2 outs. And that's low. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there is a fly ball, right field. Ranging under it is Keogh. He makes the catch. And there is out number 3. So we got 1.5 in the books. Buckeyes still on top, 1-0.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at millcreekmetroparks.org.
All right, folks, here we are, bottom of the second inning. Buckeyes still up 1-0. Due up for the BHM Buckeyes will be Major Calhoun, Dominic Retke, and Kyle Reineberger. Now here's Calhoun, the second baseman for the Buckeyes. Way outside, ball 1. So Creekside Fitness had a chance in the top of the second. Couldn't quite get that run across. They had runners at first and second with 1 out. Couldn't quite get the run in. Here's the 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Or excuse me, that was a 2-0 pitch. 2-1 now. On Calhoun. And another swing and a miss. Nice pitch there by Birchill. And strike 3 called. That's the third strikeout for Birchill. That matches his walks, and that's what got him in trouble in the first inning. Was 3 walks, and he walked a run in on his third walk. So that's what got him in trouble. 1 out. Here's Dominic Retke, the left fielder, number 9 batter. And that's in there for a strike. Seems to have settled down a little bit here in the bottom of the second inning. There is a ground ball cut off by the third baseman. Throws across the diamond. Out number 2. Back to the top of the order. Here's Kyle Reineberger. Kyle Reineberger, he walked to lead off the bottom of the first. He scored. when Birchill walked Newsom, and that walked in the run. That was a strike, 0-1. There's a high pop fly on the infield, and at the mound, calling it himself, is Birchill, and he's going to make the catch out number 3. So Birchill makes the catch himself, and the Buckeyes go down 1-2-3. So that's it. 2 innings in the books. Buckeyes still on top, 1-0.
Sheely's is more than a furniture store. We're a hub for all of your appliance needs. We offer the widest selection at everyday low prices, with over $1 million of in-stock inventory from Whirlpool, KitchenAid, LG, GE, and more. Our knowledgeable, no-pressure sales staff can help you find the perfect appliances for your home. We're there for you beyond your purchase to service what we sell and offer free local delivery with 24-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
All right, folks, here we are. Championship game. 16U 2023 NABF World Series. And due up for Creekside Fitness here will be the number 9 hitter, the left fielder, number 4, Tommy Gargaze. Then we'll be back to the top of the order. And that is ball number 1. 1-0. After Gargaze will be the top of the order, Wyatt Birchill and Frank Senedak. 1-0 pitch, and there is a base hit into left field. So Tommy Gargaze leads off the 3rd inning with a single. Leadoff hitter is aboard. And here is Wyatt Birchill, 0 for 1. Flied out in the 1st inning. The Creekside Fitness pitcher. Lefty. Throws left, bats left. And here's the pitch. Just a little bit high, 1-0. So Melk now the righty from the stretch. Righty-lefty matchup here. See if they're going to try and do anything with Gargaze there at first. And that's outside, 2-0. Melk, a walk and a hit, or excuse me, a strikeout and a hit batter through 2 innings. And now he finds himself in the hole here against Birchill, 3-0. With the leadoff batter at first. Melk comes set, takes a look. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Bullseye, strike 1. Beautiful day here, Bob Scene Park. Thanks for joining us today here on YSN, your sports network. And he goes to bunt. He lays down the bunt, and it's a beauty. Throws over to first. They get the out at first, but he advances the runner to second. So a great sacrifice bunt on a 3-1 count by Wyatt Birchill. 1 out now. And great job getting that runner into scoring position. Great job by the 3rd baseman to get that out. That was Mason Pozo. Well, here's the 2nd baseman, Frank Senedak. Got a runner at 2nd, 1 out. That's low and in the dirt, and the throw, it gets away. Throw down to 3rd base, and there's a tag, and they get him. Boy, I'll tell you, it got away. He got a little bit of a late break, and what a great throw by Newsom down to third base, and the third baseman Pozo puts the tag on him. So 2 great plays by Pozo, gets the out of first on a sac bunt, and that was first pitch was a ball. It's now 2-0, and so he is erased. There's 2 outs now in the inning. 2-0 now. What an opportunity wasted there. 2-1 now. Wow, what an opportunity wasted by Creekside. That goes as a caught stealing. And there's a ground ball through the right side into right field. That could have scored a run and tied it up. Wow, that really hurts right there. So a single for Frank Senedak. Great defense by the Buckeyes. And here is Jackson Cheeks. Runner at first again, but 2 outs. Cheeks 0 for 1. Throw over to first. Back standing is Senedak. Boy, that out at third is just huge now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. I mean, that throw was right on the money there by Newsom, and the tag was just perfect by Pozo. There's a foul back. Quickly 0-2 now on Cheeks. And I'll tell you, Newsom pounced on that ball quickly, didn't hesitate, threw a strike right to third. Pozo just put the tag down. And there's a fair ball down the third base line. That goes into left field. And he's going to go all the way to third. Throw comes in, not in time. Head first slide. He is safe. And we got a stand-up double by Jackson Cheeks. And we got runners at second and third with 2 outs. And that was a double right over the bag down the left field line for Jackson Cheeks. Senedak all the way into third, head first slide. Here's Maddox Yost. And that would have definitely tied it up. First pitch was a ball. And this is Maddox Yost. There is a high fly ball, left field, and the catch is made out there by Dominic Retke. So Creekside Fitness fails to score, and it is still Buckeyes 1-0. Buckeyes get out of that threat. We'll be back for the bottom of the third right after this.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Your culinary adventure awaits at Legends Food and Drink. Experience a welcoming ambiance while you explore our appetizing menu featuring over 20 meals under $20 and over 30 lunches for $12 or less. Our private dining room seat between 10 and 20 at no additional cost. And don't forget our spacious 35-seat bar for your favorite sporting event. Book your special occasion in our elegant banquet room that seats up to 150 comfortably. Legends Food and Drink, a taste you'll remember. Market Street and Route 224 in Boardman.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint.
Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
All right, folks, due up for the BHM Buckeyes in the bottom of the third inning will be Patrick Keogh, Aaron Wychalk, and Mason Pozo. There is a pop foul, right side, out of play. And that is strike number 1. 0-1. Pozo is 0 for 1. 0 for 0. And he walked in the first inning. Made it to third. There is a fly ball and not made by the left fielder. That gets by him, and he makes a big turnaround first. Throw comes into second, and he has himself a leadoff single. And that's going to go as a base hit. So Patrick Keogh is 1 for 1 here on the day so far. And that's going to bring up Aaron Wychalk, 0 for 1. Center fielder. He fouled out to the first baseman. That's low and in the dirt. Ball 1. Back in the first inning. A 1-0. And that's upstairs 2-0. And again, Birchill exclusively from the stretch, but he kind of mixes up his pace when there's runners on base. And there's a strike. 2-1. Changes his pace, his leg lift, his look a little bit. Takes a look at the runner at first. There's a chopper foul down the right side. 2-2. Got more great baseball coming later on this week where the 18U NABF World Series will start Thursday. And that is just a bit outside. And that is a full count now on Wychalk. See what they do with the runner here, Keogh, at first. Here's the full count pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. Runners at first and second now. Walks have been the problem for Birchill here. That's his fourth walk here. And we're in the third inning. Bottom of the third. That's already his 4th walk. Here's Mason Pozo. And that's upstairs. 1-0. And that really increases the pitch count for Birchill as well. That one was in the dirt. 2-0. Pozo 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Low and inside. 3-0. So Birchill really having a control problem here. Now in the third inning. They shut him down in the second. They went down 1-2-3 with a strikeout. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That's way outside, ball 4. So a leadoff single and 2 straight walks have loaded the bases here in the bottom of the third with nobody out now. And we're going to have a little bit of a conference here on the mound. I think we're going to have a pitching change here in the bottom of the third inning, where Creekside Fitness is going to have a pitching change here. And it looks like they're going to be bringing in number 55. And that is going to be Landon Brunstetter coming in. And he's going to be coming on the mound, I believe, for Creekside Fitness. So we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back in just a moment. Stay with us, folks. Bob Zanny here on YSN, your sports network.
Everything you need to find a vehicle you love is right here at Greenwood Chevrolet. I'm Tracy, and I have the tools to make buying a car you love easy. Browse our inventory in person or online and find a vehicle that's right for you. Next, I'll get you approved for financing that works for you. Then, drive home in your new vehicle. I'm Tracy, and I have the perfect plan to help you drive home in the perfect vehicle. Find a vehicle you love only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun, it all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
All right, folks, back with you now. So Landon Brunstetter, number 55 on the mound. He's going in the number 9 spot now. He's replacing Tommy Gargaze in the lineup at the number 9 spot. Batting now for BHM Buckeyes is Ryan Hunkel, the first baseman. He's 1 for 1. He singled in the first. There is a line drive caught by the shortstop, and they can't get him doubled up at first. He throws it away at first. Another run's going to come in, and 2 runners move up. So he catches the line drive at shortstop for the out, but another run scores. It is now 2-0. Runners at second and third, 1 out. And Hunkel lines out to the shortstop. Now here's Dylan Newsom. So a little bit of some more bad luck here for Creekside. Infield still drawn in now. And there's a strike. 0-1 on Newsom. I believe Kyle Reineberger went to center field, but we'll confirm that for you. And there is a foul behind the screen. 0-2 now. So Buckeyes now on top 2-0. Ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and that curveball just a bit up or in. Excuse me, a ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one behind the batter, 2-2. So they had a chance to double them up, but the throw was way offline the first by the shortstop, Carter Owens. There is a foul ball off to the right. Nobody could get to that. Count will remain 2-2. Keogh scored on the error. Wychalk went to third. Pozo to second. Hunkel was out on the line drive. This is Newsom at the plate, 2-2 count. And that is inside. Full count now on Dylan Newsom, the catcher. He's done some nice work behind the plate for the Buckeyes. Throwing out a runner at third. There is a high pop foul behind the plate, out of play. Maddox gives it a little chase, but goes out. Or excuse me, Yost. Maddox Yost. So still a full count on Dylan Newsom. And low and in the dirt. Ball 4. That loads the bases. And here's Dylan Melk. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. That's the 5th walk given up by Creekside. A swing and a miss. Strike 1. 5th walk given up by Creekside pitching. 4 by Birchhill. 1 here by Brunstetter. That's up and in. Evens it out at 1-1. So you got bases loaded. 1 out here. 1 run in for the Buckeyes, who lead it 2-0. There's a foul back. Ball and 2 strikes. Brunstetter in relief. That breaking ball just a bit high. 2-2. We are in the bottom of the third of this 2023 16U NABF World Series Championship game. And that is strike 3 called. A little delayed call there by the home plate umpire, Greg Pateray. First strikeout for Brunstetter. Second out of the inning. Here's Major Calhoun 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Up and inside, 1-0. So Brunstetter has himself a strikeout. Birchhill struck out 3, walked 4. That's outside. 2-0. That's fouled straight back. 2 balls and a strike. Birchhill went 2 innings and 3 batters, giving up 2 runs. Three and 1 now on Calhoun. And Birchhill struck out 3, walked 4. Swing and a miss. Full count now, so runners will get a head start. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. String is out now on Calhoun. Comes Stett. And he's going to step off, and they got him. And is he back in time? They got him at a run down here at third base. And they've got him, and he is out at third base. And so they had him straying too far off at first. Threw over to first. He was back in time, and the runner at third base strayed too far. First baseman did the right thing. He ran straight at the runner and did the right thing, ran him back to third, and threw over to third baseman, tagged him out. And, boy, Buckeyes, they ran themselves out of an inning. And there is out number 3. So good job defensively for Creekside. That is the third and final out. So after 3 complete, Buckeyes still on top, 2-0.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and Cooling will save the day. Commercial or residential, 24/7. For quality service you can depend on. Call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Well, here's the top of the 4th inning now, and due up, Petritus, Owens, and Ryan. Mason Petritus 1 for 1, a single back in the 2nd inning. That's high for ball 1. Creekside desperately trying to get something started. They've had a couple chances. There is a high fly ball. Left fielder going back, and he makes the catch. Nice job staying with it there was Dominic Retke. First out of the inning. Petritus hit it a ways, but he just got under it, really got it up high. Nice job by Retke, real staying with it. Here's Carter Owens. He's 0 for 0, hit by a pitch back in the 2nd inning. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. He was stranded at first after being hit. There's a high fly ball in the right field. And making the catch over there is Keogh, out number 2. And now the right fielder, Dom Ryan, 0 for 1, struck out looking in the 2nd. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Ryan not happy with that swing at that pitch there. The left-handed swinging right fielder. And a little bit upstairs, ball and a strike. again upstairs, 2-1 on a beautiful Sunday afternoon here at wonderful Bob Scene Park with this 16U 2023 NABF Championship game. And even farther upstairs, 3-1. So after making quick work of the first two batters, fly out to left and a fly out to right. 3-1 count here on Dom Ryan. Here's the pitch. And that is outside, ball 4. So Ryan gets a 2-out walk. He's going to trot down the first. And here's Zach McClain, the first baseman, 0 for 1. Fly out to right to end the second inning. And we've got a pinch hitter, number 31, Ethan Powell. Ethan Powell will be pinch hitting for Zach McClain. And there is a foul chopper down the third base line. 0-1. Melk now from the stretch. Inside. Ball and a strike. 31, Ethan Powell. Oh, and that hits him. That's the second batter that Melk has hit today. So runners at first and second, 2 outs. So Ethan Powell is plunked. And now we got 55, Landon Brunstetter, and that is fouled back, strike number 1. So runners at first and second, 2 outs here. Top of the 4th inning, and Creekside has had runners in scoring position, but they just cannot plate that first run. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and outside, a ball and a strike. And some nice defense by the Buckeyes have cut some runners down. Actually, there's been some nice defense on both sides. Low and away, 2-1. Buckeyes gotten a run by a walk way inside, 3-1. Again, Buckeyes, a run via a walk with the bases loaded. And outside, ball 4. So the second walk this inning loads the bases. So we're back to the top of the order. Wyatt Burchill. Wyatt Burchill started the game out on the mound, and he transitioned to the outfield after Landon Brunstetter came on in relief. So the Buckeyes quickly got 2 outs here. A fly out to left for Petritis and a fly out to right with Owens, and then quickly a walk to Ryan. They hit Powell, the pinch hitter, and a walk to Brunstetter. Now they got the bases loaded with 2 outs. And here's Burchill. Burchill is 0 for 1, a fly out and a sac bunt. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. There is a fly ball out in the left field, and there's the catch, and that is out number 3. And so Buckeyes get out of another jam after Creekside loads the bases again and fail to score. Buckeyes still up 2-0.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
There are 4 members of GoldenStringRadio.org that works for your sports network. Super Dave, Kristen, Scotty, and myself. And if you love our work at Golden String, Isle, and Purple Cat, you are going to love the soon-to-be open GABA camp out at Farmer Casey's Ranch in Coatesville Township. It has all the nice, beautiful scenery, will feature cabins, and a whole lot of other great outdoor stuff. I'm Radar Pavlov, and my sports network is your sports network.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
More pockets of rain.
Okay, here we are. Bottom of the 4th inning. And now batting for Buckeyes is number 24, Major Calhoun, the second baseman. 0 for 1. And there's ball 1. That's fouled back. Ball and a strike. Calhoun was at the plate when they tagged out Wychalk at third. In that interesting rundown, there's a ground ball to the third baseman and out number 1. So they dispose of Calhoun there on a ground ball to the third baseman. And here's the left fielder, Dominic Retke. He also grounded out to the third baseman. He's 0 for 1. That was back in the second inning. And that curveball's in there for a strike. On that play where they threw over to first when the runner strayed a bit too far, but then they got the runner at third. Low and in the dirt. Ball and a strike. So officially went as a 1-3-5 put out at third base. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Low again. 2-1. Creekside has had their chances. There's a foul back. 2-2. They have had the bases loaded 2 times already this game. They had the bases loaded in the third, and they had the bases loaded in the fourth. They had runners at first and second in the second inning. And full count now. Here on Retke. And that's low, ball 4. Retke draws a 1-out walk. Back to the top of the order now. Shortstop Kyle Reineberger. He's 0 for 1. A walk and a run scored and popped up to the pitcher. And the runner goes and throw in there, not in time. And he's quickly down at second base with a stolen base. 1-0 on Reineberger. And Brunstetter turns and looks. No throw at second. Here's the pitch. And that's a strike at the knees on the outside corner, 1-1. On Reineberger. Low. 2-1. Hope you're enjoying this on YSN, your sports network. I'm Bob Zanny with our field announcer, Red. And a check swing foul there at the plate. 2-2. And our official scorer, Caitlin. On a beautiful Sunday afternoon for this 2023 NABF 16U championship game here at Scene Park. And just a bit low. And another full count here on Kyle Reineberger. Dominic Retke over at second. And that is strike 3 called. Nice pitch there on the outside corner by Brunstetter. That's out number 2. That is a second strikeout for Brunstetter. And that's in there for a strike against Patrick Keogh, the right fielder. 1 for 1. Single, a walk, and a run scored. And there is a long fly ball right field, just foul down the right field line. That would have plated another run and had extra bases all over it for Keogh. Just foul. And Dolwick right there on the call. It's an 0-2 count now on Keogh. Keogh walked in the first, singled and scored in the third. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Curveball stays up. Ball and 2 strikes. So Dominic Retke still at second base. He walked and stole second after the ground out by Calhoun. And a chopper foul down the right field line. Still a ball and 2 strikes. We'll have all the presentations for you at the end of the game here. And a little foul back. Still 1-2. Wind picking up now, blowing from left to right in the outfield. Here's the 1-2 pitch and a foul ball up and out of play behind the third base dugout. And a great battle here between Brunstetter and Keogh. And we'll do it again at 1-2. And there is a ground ball, second baseman, fielded, thrown over, and out number 3. So Creekside ends the inning, and we have 4 innings done in the books. Buckeyes still on top, 2-0.
There are 4 members of GoldenStringRadio.org that works for your sports network. Super Dave, Kristen, Scotty, and myself. And if you love our work at Golden String, Isle, and Purple Cat, you are going to love the soon-to-be open Gaba Camp out at Farmer Casey's Ranch in Coatesville Township. It has all the nice, beautiful scenery, will feature cabins, and a whole lot of other great outdoor stuff. I'm Radar Pavlov, and my sports network is your sports network.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Well, moving into the fifth inning now. Due up for Creekside will be Frank Senedak, Jackson Cheeks, and Maddox Yost. Frank Senedak, 1 for 2, and there is a long fly ball right field. Going back as a right field over his head. That's going to roll all the way to the fence. Around second and digging for third is Frank Senedak, and he is going to have a stand-up triple here to start the fifth inning for Creekside Fitness. And that is a big, big start. They really needed that here in the fifth inning, down 2-0 here in the fifth. A leadoff triple for Frank Senedak here, and he is 2 for 3 on the day, a single and a triple. Over the third base or over the right fielder's head, and this is Jackson Cheeks, the center fielder, outside, ball 1. Low and away, ball 2, 2-0. Cheeks 1 for 2 on the day. Grounded out to the first baseman. He does have a double. That was back in the third inning. Outside again, 3-0. So Creekside looking for their first run here, down 2-0. Prime opportunity here with Senedak at third, nobody out. And he does not get the green light, and he walks. And they got runners at the corners now with nobody out. And that's the first walk issued by Melk. Nope, I am incorrect. That's a second walk. Third walk issued by Melk today. That's the third walk issued by Melk. And they have a little conference going on in the mound. You got runners at the corners, nobody out. So in 4 innings of work plus 2 batters, he has walked 3, struck out 1, and hit 2. Has given up 5 hits and has sprinkled those through 4 innings. Has not given up any runs. Creekside has loaded the bases twice through 4 innings. And now they have runners at the corners with nobody out. And here is Maddox Yost. Maddox Yost 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out. See what they do with the runner at first. That's up high, ball 1, 1-0. Cheeks at first, Senedak at third with the leadoff triple. Up high, ball 2. Head coach Luke Tomier sticking with Melk. Here's a 2-0 pitch. There is a base hit up the middle. 1 run will be in. And Cheeks will stop at second. It is a 2-1 game now. And that's an RBI single for Maddox Yost. And Senadak scores on the play. Is now 2-1. And here is Mason Petritis, the third baseman. 1 for 2, a single and a fly out. And Creekside has something going here in the top of the 5th inning. He puts the bunt down. That goes, and he is going to have himself an infield single, and the bases are now loaded. And he placed that perfectly down the first base line. And the first baseman and the pitcher both had to try and cover for it. Nobody covering on that play. And that's an infield single for Mason Petritis. And the bases are loaded. Nobody out here in the 5th inning. So Cheeks at third, Yost at second, Petritis at first, and that is ball 1 to Carter Owens, the shortstop. He is 0 for 1, hit by a pitch and a fly out. And that's a strike. Top of the zone. Must have been right at the top of the zone. A ball and a strike now. 2-1 game here in the 5th. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this is Carter Owens, the shortstop. So, prime opportunity for Creekside to tie it or go ahead. Curveball stays up and in. Evens a count at 2-2. So a leadoff triple, a walk, and 2 singles have tied it up here in the top of the, have plated a run for Creekside. There's a high fly ball, left field. This might tie it up. And catch is made by the center fielder. Here comes a throw at home, and we are all tied at 2. And the throw goes down to third base. He tags up, and he's out at third base. So there is 1 out. Runner holds at first. We are tied at 2 on a sacrifice fly. 1 out. Runner at first. And we are all tied up at 2. So that was Cheeks that scored on a sac fly by Owens. And here is Dom Ryan, the right fielder. 2 outs. 2 outs now. Yost was called out at third. And a 1-1 count on Dom Ryan. So we are all tied up at 2. You got Petritis still at first. Here's a pop-up foul behind the plate into the stands. A ball and 2 strikes. So Carter Owens hit the sac fly into center field, and that scored Cheeks. And Yost tried to tag from second to third. He was thrown out at third base. And there's a swing and a miss into the glove of the catcher, Newsom. And that is the 3rd out. But Creekside does score 2 runs. They tie it up. We are all tied up at 2. We'll be back for the home half of the 5th inning right after this.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
You know, being able to have success on the football field and the basketball court and just every aspect of, my sports career is now documented. One of the greatest things about high school sports is to be able to talk about it for the rest of your life and to look back on the days with my buddies whenever we had some battles, whether it was with our rival or just another game. And I could go back and look at it, and not only myself but my family members, my teammates, and it's something that will last a lifetime. My name is Parker Sherry, and my sports network is your sports network.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University, and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana, and I am why I'm proud.
Okay, now here we are, bottom of the fifth inning. Here is Aaron Wychalk. There is a fly ball caught by the first baseman. Creekside. Nice play. That is Mason Pozo, who made the transition to first base. This is, this is now Mason Pozo at the plate. Petritus made that catch at first base for Creekside. Pozo is 0 for 1, a walk and a strikeout. Got one out here, bottom of the fifth inning. 0-2 count now on Mason Pozo. And a swing and a miss. Strike three on Mason Pozo. 2 outs in the inning now. Dom Ryan is actually playing first now for Creekside. He started out in right field. He's now playing first base. There is a long fly ball out into left field, and that catch is made, and that's the third out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. So after 5 complete, we're all tied at 2.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
'21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoning County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, We can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
All right, folks, here we go. Start of inning number 6, pitching now for the Buckeyes. Number 42, Landon Tomko. And so Melk goes 5 innings, gives up 2 runs on 7 hits, hits 2 batters, strikes out 3, and walks 3. So let's correct that. Strikes out 2. So walks 3, strikes out 2, and hits 2. Gives up 2 runs on 7 hits, and currently has a no decision going on. And now coming in to pitch for the prospects is number 42, Landon Tomko. Number 42. Okay, due up for Creekside here. Top of inning number 6 is Ethan Powell, Landon Brunstetter, and then back to the top of the order with Wyatt Birchhill. All right, here's Ethan Powell. Ethan Powell is now the catcher. He started. Okay, he came in and replaced Zach McLean. Ethan Powell now the catcher for Creekside. There is strike number 1. Excuse me, ball number 1. Two and 0. Up high, 3 and 0. And he walks on 4 straight. So leadoff batter is aboard Ethan Powell, number 31. And that is the 4th batter walked by Buckeyes pitching. First batter walked by Landon Tomko. And here is Landon Brunstetter. Brunstetter 0 for 0. He walked. Here's the pitch, and that's in there for a strike. So we got a runner at first, nobody out here to start the 6th inning, and we are all tied at 2 in this championship game. Number 7 seed Creekside taking on a number 4 seed Buckeyes. And he puts the bunt down, first base side. Oh, and they are late getting over there, nobody covering, and that is the second time that nobody is really covered over there. And we got runners at first and second with nobody out. And that's an infield single for Brunstetter. So instead of 1 out and just a runner at second, you got first and second. Back to the top of the order with number 21, Wyatt Birchhill. And a throw over to first, and diving back safely is Brunstetter. Wyatt 0 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt. Here's the pitch, and there's a chopper to the shortstop. Over to second for 1, over to first base, and not in time. So Birchhill aboard with the fielder's choice. Runners at the corners, 1 out. And the catcher, Newsom, calling the plays here. And here is Frank Senedak. Senedak 2 for 3, a single and a triple. And an opportunity to go ahead here. And the runner goes down to second. No throw down to second. And runners at second and third. One out. And that's in there for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Senedak tripled and scored in the fifth, singled in the third. And there is a fly ball, left field, and the catch cannot be made, and he short hops it. The throw comes into home plate, cannot make the throw back to third base, and he dives in safely. And that is a single there for Senedak. He is 3 for 4 on the day. And the left fielder out there, he actually made a really nice play. That was Dominic Retke out there. Short hopped it. Couldn't get in far enough to make the catch. Throw it in at home. And that's a single for Senedak. Loads the bases. And there is a ground ball to the shortstop. Goes to 2. And cannot get, and he's going to call him out, and he's going to call runner interference, and he's going to call a double play, and they get out of the inning. And no run is scored. And so a ground ball to the shortstop. They go over to 2. They get that out for out number 2. They do call the third out. In runner interference, they could not turn it. That's the third out. And they say no run scored. So we remain tied at 2. And there you have it. They confer, no run scored. And we are still tied at 2 after 5.5. We'll be back for the bottom of the 6th inning right after this.
#21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means taking care of our local customers.
Realizing, number one, that we're here for them.
To do anything that would convenience the customer.
And every day I'll go the extra mile so they can trust us.
That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Well, so had a little bit of excitement there in the top of the 6th. And now going to the bottom of the 6th, due up for the Buckeyes, is Dylan Newsom, Dylan Melk, and Major Calhoun. We are all tied at 2. Creekside, 2 runs on 9 hits. Buckeyes, 2 runs on 2 hits. And here is Newsom. Strike 1. Newsom officially 0 for 0. He walked both times, stranded both times at first. Way outside. Ball and a strike. Walks have really been the downfall for Creekside. They've walked 5 Buckeye batters here today. That one is inside, 2-1. Well, the Buckeyes have walked 4 Creekside batters of their own. That's fouled back. Full count now here on Newsom. And a really good game here, too. You have seen some good defensive play going on here. And that curveball is in there. Strike 3 called. And that just froze him there at the plate. He's out looking, out number 1. Here's Dylan Milk. 0 for 2, struck out both times. Once swinging, once looking. And there is a liner past the shortstop out in the center field. Base hit. So he's 1 for 3. Here's Major Calhoun. 0 for 2. Strikeout and a ground out. There is a high pop-up. Foul territory, left side. And there's the catch by the third baseman in foul territory. Second out of the inning. Runner still at first. And here's Dominic Retke, the left fielder. And he is 0 for 1. He's got a walk and a stolen base and a ground out. That's in there for strike 1. Grounded out to the third baseman in the second, who walked and stole a base in the fourth. Runner still at first. Brunstetter steps off, takes a look. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. We are in the bottom of the 6th, all tied at 2. And curveball, strike 3 called. And he strikes out 2 here in the 6th. Buckeyes go down after that single. And we are still tied at 2. 6 complete.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Well, here we go, folks. We are tied at 2, and we are going to the 7th inning, and really doesn't get much better than this. Tied at 2. Due up for Creekside in the top of the 7th, Maddox Yost, Mason Petritis, and Carter Owens. And that is high. Ball number 1. 1-0. Yost is 1 for 3 on the day. And there's a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Singled in the 5th. He was cut down at third base. And there's a nice pitch. Strike 2 on the outside corner there by Tomko. 1-2. And up and in. That evens the count at 2-2. Now, one of these two teams is going to come away being crowned the 16U 2023 NABF World Series champion. And way outside. Full count. So far, Buckeyes have walked 5. And that is fouled off. Nice job there by Yost staying alive on that pitch on the outside corner. Creekside pitching has walked 5. Buckeyes pitching has walked 4. And it has hit him. So that would have been ball 4 anyways. So we got a leadoff runner aboard here in the top of the 7th for Creekside. Officially, that's a hit batter. That's the third for Buckeye pitching. And here is Mason Petritis. He is 2 for 3. Throw over to first. And back easily is Maddox Yost. I know they're going to try everything they can to get him over to at least second base. And here is the pitch. No bunt over. That's outside. Ball 1. Petritis getting his sign. That is Yost at first. There's the pitch. Low and away. 2-0. You might not want to see about bunting because he was a little wild with that first batter. Here's the pitch. And that's on the outside for a strike. Maybe wanting to see if make him throw that first strike first, maybe. See what they're going to do now with 2-1 count. Here comes the pitch. And that's outside. 3-1. And now Newsom wants to go out and have a little talk with Tomko out there. Maybe settle him down just a little bit. You got Pateray behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Davis over at third and Dolwick at first. Your umpiring crew today. Good crew. All right, here we go. 3-1 count on Petritis. Yost at first. Nobody out. And we are in the top of the 7th, all tied at 2. And there is a foul off to the right. And that is 3-2. All right. Full count now on Petritis. Throw over, and diving back is Yost, who was hit by a pitch on a full count. All right, here comes a full count pitch on Petritis, and that is up high, ball 4. Runners at first and second, nobody out now. Here's Carter Owens, 0 for 2. He was also hit by a pitch. That's the 5th walk issued by Buckeye pitching today. So runners at first and second, nobody out, top of the 7th. And they goes to square to bunt, and that's on the inside corner for a strike. He pulled his bat back, didn't like the pitch. See if the bunt is still on. Not holding the runner at first. And he squares the bunt, and that's up high. And that is a ball and a strike. Everybody got their signs. And they're going to call time. First baseman on the grass. Third baseman even with the bag. Middle is double play depth. And here comes the pitch. He squares the bunt high and outside. 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. He squares and he pulls it back, and there's a strike. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. And outside, full count. 3-2. This is Carter Owens. Here comes the full count pitch. A swing and a foul back. He had a good cut at that fastball there. Count will stay 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Great game here. Top of the 7th. Tie game. And there's another foul back. Great battle here between Tomko and Owens. And another payoff pitch coming to Owens. A fly ball out to left field. Foul. Boy, foul by about 2 feet. Runners will have to scamper back to their respective bases, and we'll do it all over again. Full count. That would have played it at least 1. Here comes a full count pitch to Owens, and inside that gets by the catcher, and that is ball 4, and that will load the bases with nobody out. And here comes Dom Ryan. So you got Yost at third, Petritis at second, Owens at first, and we're going to have a pinch hitter. This is number 7. This is Trent Littman. Trent Littman is now pinch hitting. Here's the pitch, and that's a strike at the knees on the outside corner, strike 1. 0-1 now. This is Trent Littman pinch hitting for Dom Ryan, who was 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts and a walk. There's a swing and a miss. 0-2 now. There's the 0-2 way outside, and a great pick there by Newsom. Boy, that was way outside in the dirt, and a great backhanded pick by the Buckeyes catcher, Dylan Newsom. 1-2 now, bases loaded, nobody out, tie score. A swing and a miss, strike 3. So Littman goes down swinging, first out of the inning. And here is 31, Ethan Powell. And we're going to have a little conference on the mound here. The Buckeyes coach is going to go out and have a little talk with his crew. Talk about what they're going to do here. And the Creekside catcher, Ethan Powell, is going to have a little talk with a couple of his players. So we got us a great game here. I mean, this is the way a championship game really should be. We are tied 2-2. in the 7th inning. Bases are loaded in the top of the 7th with bases loaded, 1 out. And these two teams have done a great job all the way through this tournament. The Buckeyes, after getting by the number 5 seed, knocked off the number 1 seed, Avalanche, in a 1-0 game. Creekside knocked off the number 2 seed in their first tournament game, and then knocked off the number 6 seed. And we got a new pitcher out there for the Buckeyes warming up on the mound. And it looks like we got number 2, I believe. We're going to double check that for you. Looks like we got number 2 for the Buckeyes warming up out on the mound now. And that is Aaron Wychalk, now warming up on the mound for the Buckeyes. Now, Aaron Wychalk started out in center field for the game. He's now pitching. So Burchill started. He struck out 3, walked 4. Then Brunstetter came on in relief. He struck out 2, walked 1. And now we got Wychalk in here in the top of the 7th inning with bases loaded and 1 out. Those 3 runners, the responsibility of Brunstetter. So Burchill, a no decision. Brunstetter could be in line for the loss, depending on what happens here. And now we got Wychalk on the mound with bases loaded and 1 out. All right, so you got Yost at third, Petritis at second, Owens at first. 1 out. And here is Ethan Powell, the catcher, coming up to the plate. And now you got Wychalk on the mound. And what a bit of a jam for him to come on in relief. Bases loaded, 1 out. So the infield is in. Everybody on the grass. Outfield, medium depth straight away. And that pitch is up and away, ball 1. So a lot of drama here in this 16U 2023 NABF World Series game. And that is up, ball 2. Can't imagine what's going through some of these kids' minds, but it's just a game. Just a game, folks. And here's the 2-0 pitch. And that's in there for a strike. 2-1. But, you know, they all want to win. They're going to play their hearts out. So 2 balls, 1 strike on Powell. Here's the pitch. And that's up high, 3-1. So good hitters count here on the Creekside catcher, Ethan Powell. Trying to be a hero here for Creekside. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And there is a ground ball past the third baseman. 1 run is in, and they are going to wave around the runner around third. The throw comes in. He is out at the plate. That is the 2nd out of the inning. But a run scores for Creekside. They now go ahead 3-2. And we have runners at first and second. 2 outs now. And an RBI single for Ethan Powell. Yost scores. Petritis cut down at the plate for out number 2 on a nice throw by the left fielder out there. And here is Landon Brunstetter. Gargaz. Tommy Gargaz back in the game. Got 2 outs now. Runners at first and second. And there's a line shot up, cut off by the shortstop. and he goes ahead and makes the play. And that is the third out of the inning. That ends the top of the seventh, but Creekside takes the lead 3-2. And what a great game we got here. We'll be back for the bottom of the seventh inning where Creekside leads at 3-2. Bob Zanny here on YSN, your sports network. Be right back.
Sheely's is more than a furniture store. We're a hub for all of your appliance needs. We offer the widest selection at everyday low prices, with over $1 million of in-stock inventory from Whirlpool, KitchenAid, LG, GE, and more. Our knowledgeable, no-pressure sales staff can help you find the perfect appliances for your home. We're there for you beyond your purchase to service what we sell and offer free local delivery with 24-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Your culinary adventure awaits at Legends Food and Drink. Experience a welcoming ambiance while you explore our appetizing menu featuring over 20 meals under $20 and over 30 lunches for $12 or less. Our private dining room seat between 10 and 20 at no additional cost. And don't forget our spacious 35-seat bar for your favorite sporting event. Book your special occasion in our elegant banquet room that seats up to 150 comfortably. Legends Food and Drink, a taste you'll remember. Market Street and Route 224 in Boardman.
Well, folks, here we go. Bottom of the seventh. Buckeyes down by 1. We are at the top of the order. Due up for the Buckeyes, Kyle Reineberger, Patrick Keogh, Aaron Wychalk. And this is a great game. This is how it should be. Down by 1. Bottom of the seventh. Kyle Reineberger, 0 for 2. A walk and a run scored. And a strikeout. And that is in there for strike number 1. And that is strike number 2. Out on the mound for the Prospects. There's a ball, 1-2. Maddox Yost for Creekside, and that's low and away. 2-2 now. Correction, Zach McLean now out on the mound for Creekside. Zach McLean, and there is a fly ball foul down the right field line. Count remains 2-2. Zach McLean now out on the mound for Creekside Fitness. He's started the day at first base and just a bit outside. Boy, that just missed. Count 3-2 now. He really wanted that one, but home plate umpire said, nope, it's a little bit outside. Full count now. And here comes the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss. Strike 3, 1 out now. And that was power against power there, so. Boy, McLean blew that fastball right by him. Here is Patrick Keogh. And that's inside, ball one. Keogh is 1 for 2. A walk, a single, and a ground out, and a run scored. And that's a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Creekside Fitness, one of the hometown teams here. There is a fly ball out to left field, and that is caught. Out number 2. And Buckeyes down to their last out, but stranger things have happened. We've seen a lot of things happen in a lot of games here. Two outs now, and here is Aaron Wychuk. Aaron Wychuk is 0 for 2 with a walk. And there's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. And that little curveball stays up high to leaving the count at 1-1. So Creekside Fitness is, like I said, one of the hometown teams here and participate in the 16U Youngstown Class B League, which is here at Bob Scene Park. A great, great league. And fouled off to the right into the netting. And now the BHM Buckeyes down to their last strike with Aaron Wychuk at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Bottom of the 7th inning. Creekside up 3-2. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 3. And there you have it, folks. And that is a final here. The 16U 2023 NABF World Series champions, Creekside Fitness. Final score. They win it 3-2 in 7 innings, beating BHM Buckeyes by the score of 3-2. Thank you. Bob Zanny here on YSN. And, of course, we have our public address announcer, field announcer, Red here, and we had our official score announcer, Caitlin Barber. We are going to stay right here with you where we are going to have the trophy presentations down on the field. The runner-up trophies and the championship trophies and awards presented here with our officials here at the field. So I want to congratulate all these great teams that participated here in this NABF tournament. Again, congratulations to the Astro Falcons, the 14U NABF 2023 NABF champions. And now congratulations to the BHM Buckeyes 2023 NABF World Series runner-up and the 2023 NABF 16U World Series champions, Creekside Fitness. Champions, congratulations. So they're coming out with their trophies right now. And we'll see if we could go ahead and turn it over to them.
For both of these fine people, it's a great baseball game. On behalf of Bob Scene Park, Class B, the NABF Drum Mangle Camp, Scott and Rourke, I want to thank everybody for coming out. It was a great weekend and a great championship game between two great teams. So congratulations. Red, we'll throw it to you for a trophy presentation.
Thank you. Thank you very much. First of visitors. staff. Here's the players. Number 1, Kyle Reinberger. Number 10, Patrick Hill. Number 2, Aaron Wycheck. Number 42, Mason Prozo. Number 28, Ryan Huckle. Number 23, Dylan Newsom. Number 11, Dylan Mel. Number 24, Major Colleen. Number 3, Dominic Ray. Number 55, Caden Irving. Number 42, Landon Tonto. Number 12, AJ DeMonte. Number 21, Jacob Mikulski. And number 22, Miles Dan. And now with the presentation of the championship trophy, the coach sent it back of the Creekside Fitness. Number 21, Wyatt Burchell. Number 11, Frank Senderak. Number 13, Jackson Cheeks. Number 27, Matt Judge. Number 52, Mason Mitrides. Number 16, Carter Owens. That's number 19, Don Ryan. Number 28, Zach McClain. Number 4, Tommy Gargett. Number 55, Landon Brunstad. Number 9, Sam Landis. Number 15, Hayden Newton. Number 7, Trent Letman. Number 6, Matt Leonard. Number 31, Ethan Powell. And number 18, Evan Tuttle.
Thanks, Red. All right, every year we do a all-tournament team for the junior division with the batting champion and MVP. If your name is called, please go stand out at the mound as the all-tournament team. Catcher, Avalanche, Caden Mayhew. Catcher from the Pitbulls, Brandon Schneider. Utility from the Ohio Longhorns, Hakeem Benjamin B. Infielder, Creekside, Frank Senderak. Infielder, Impact Baseball, Logan Strait. Infielder, Astro Falcons, Tanner Stricko. Infielder, BHM Buckeyes, Kyle Reinberger. Outfield, Avalanche, Landon Whippo. Outfield, Creekside, Jackson Cheeks. Outfield, Creekside, Maddox Yost. Outfield, BHM Buckeyes, Patrick Kao. Outfielder, BHM Buckeyes, Aaron Wycheck. Pitcher, Brooklyn Bonnie Bean, Riggs Retz. Pitcher, Ohio Supreme, Carter Phillips. Pitcher, Legends, Harrison Schneider. Pitcher, Ohio Longhorns, the board, Clayton Macaluso. Pitcher, Creekside, Zach McClain. Pitcher, Creekside, Carter Owens. Pitcher, Creekside, Derek Smale. This Junior Division 2023 batting champ, BHM Buckeyes, Ryan Hunkel. MVP, your 2023 Junior Division MVP, Creekside Fitness, Zach McClain. I want to thank everyone for coming out. It was a great weekend. a great tournament. Appreciate all the support, all the help that you do, and for all your parents for all you do for these kids. Thanks for coming. Have a good weekend.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.